Hey, welcome back for the first time ever to the final portion of the show.
Totally the first time that we're back from the break.
Totes
for sure.
McGoats.
Welcome back for the first time, my
Welcome
friends.
back. Adam, what's going on?
All right, so everybody who wants to be in the lobby area can be. Bonbon, do you disconnect and meet them in meet space, or do you want to stay off screen the whole episode?
No, I want to come back.
Okay, so everybody is there. Night Sass, you're digging through these guys' like pockets and stuff, looking for...
Yeah, looking at
All
their
right.
hands for like jewelry.
Okay, sure. Let's... Here, you come up with... 91 new yen worth of miscellaneous jewelry you could pawn off.
Oh, yeah.
So write down miscellaneous racist jewelry.
Is it anything that I would wear, or is it like vampire?
It's mostly like, yeah, like you're looting Nazis basically. So as you can imagine, lots of like racist imagery.
So is it like a ring with a swastika on it, or like
Yeah, whatever the Humanist
An
Poly Club
equivalent.
equivalent is.
Yeah.
I mean, if
they have
it's
sigils and stuff.
wouldn't it just be like the human DNA strain or something like that?
Yeah,
Like a
something like
double
that,
helix?
If it's tacky, then I'm not gonna take it.
I mean, like, if you wanted to be really fashion forward and take like a crazy leap, you could try to bring back racist chic.
If you actually picks, if Night's Ass actually like picks the racist jewelry up, I go and like grab her hand and like stare at her and like point it down to the ground and put it back down.
Don't worry, you don't have to jump on your moral high horse.
I just like put the gun and like point to the gun.
No, I just like look at it. I'm like, well, that's not cute. I just keep looking. And I guess I don't find anything. So.
Right, it's like you're going shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
All right, so you guys all see in that area, like, yeah, it just looks like a sudden, like, flood or, like, tidal wave in all directions. Like, the walls are broken in places. The elevators are all, like, flooded. And there's just, yeah, unconscious or dead racists just lying soaked face down, like, throughout the whole area. Breakdown, you wanted to follow the whale spirit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
All right, so yeah.
You did.
It dives into the floor and then like it goes down a few stories and then kind of like out and then back out towards, like, it's heading towards the ocean. How far do you want to follow it?
I'll just follow it until I see where it's going.
Yeah, it seems to be going out to sea.
Okay. So I've like exited the building and I just kind of
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
it
And you can see outside, like, there's a bunch of empty vans around, and you catch a glimpse actually as you fly by in astral space of like Maurice, and he's got his knee on the neck of some like racist dude, and he's like tying his hands behind his back with like a jumper cable
Maurice.
or something. Yeah.
Do I see Lone Star anywhere?
No, not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I just go back to the building.
Fly back into your body.
Once I know that there's not anything else that I should know going on outside, I just go back inside.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all back in the lobby area because that breakdown takes you all 4 seconds, just like fly.
Yeah,
Back and...
I fly back to my body and I sit up really rapidly and bang my head on the table. And, God.
Okay. So everybody's like scared, and some people are kind of hurt. And your concrete elemental comes back, just like dragging the body of this unconscious dude, and like throws him at your feet.
Like, oh no.
How many unconscious racists do we have?
Do you want to go around and like check their pulse and stuff?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
I think we need to interrogate these fools.
There's one definitely that the concrete elemental explicitly got. Let me see if there's any more. Yeah. Okay. So 4 of them survived the encounter. So there are four unconscious ones. Everyone else is dead. That includes the one that you have.
All right, Night's Ass, I know you're into that sort of thing, so you bind those 3 over there. The one that the concrete elemental has, let's put him in a chair and ask him a few questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there rope anywhere?
I also should we keep my concrete elemental as
Yeah,
like
you got 2 services left. I mean, it looks
scary?
like it's in rough shape. Like it's all falling apart and like
Yeah,
staggering.
I think
like one of its legs is all blown off, so it's like limping.
I think as breakdown, I would feel bad keeping it around. So I'd dismiss it and tell it, good job, thank you for helping.
Okay, yeah, it just crumbles and then
Yeah.
the concrete vanishes. So you were asking if there's rope? There isn't really rope like lying around. No.
Do I have extra guitar strings? I think I do.
Sure.
Okay.
I think I do.
No, that's fine. You have some. It would be really uncomfortable to be tied up with guitar strings.
It would be.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'll
you
try that.
tie. All right. So you're gonna tie up all but one of them, and then one gets tied to a chair.
Yeah, if I had ever read or watched 50 Shades of Grey, I'd make a reference, but why would I do that? So
Also in this
It's the
universe,
future of the 1980s.
it doesn't exist. Yeah.
good.
I bet there's an
I love this
equivalent.
place.
Something like that, maybe. But it would be all 80s and stuff. Like, it'd just be about, like, weird dominatrixes with big hair.
Well, it's
That would
probably
be better, I
better.
think.
It's probably
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be way more into that.
Okay, so, so you guys have one of the Humanus goons tied to a chair?
By the way, is Hadia with us?
No, she's up in the room.
Okay. And we didn't leave anyone with her.
No.
Okay. I slapped the racist.
Okay.
I wake him
How
up.
can
Alright.
how can Bonbon slap?
Okay.
Wait, so I'm there when
I'll
he
catch you
slaps this
slap.
racist, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many racists are there?
She.
There are 4 total that are not already dead. 3 are tied, like, together somewhere, and then one of them is tied to a chair. Kind of, where are you guys doing this? Like, in the middle of the lobby?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
She slaps the racist.
Yeah. And he, like, starts to wake up a little bit.
As
He's, like,
that
bleeding from the
happens,
scalp. Yeah.
I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna take my right leg, put it on the person's chest,
Yeah.
take my right and left arm, and pull his arm off.
Jesus. Okay. Make a strength test.
And I'll keep pulling until the arm pops off.
Sure.
Okay, what's the difficulty? Or the target?
Target is 4.
4 successes.
Okay, yeah, sure. So everybody
God.
is around to see this, like, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I
Crash
am
just like grabs the
Fucking
guy's arm.
horrified. I
And
like
then
turn around and
immediately-
I like won't watch.
Horrified, like, immediately as the arm, just like as you hear this
Oh, yeah.
horrendous, like, tear.
You'd hear it pop first, right? As like the socket like comes apart, and then it would start to rip as the like all the flesh rips off. There'd be some twanging as like the tendons break, and then yeah, just yank, and then just gouts of blood and screaming, just like blood and screaming, and
I just
Immediately
kind of
Bonbon-
like throw the, or actually I just like
No,
pull the arm and
no,
drop
don't
it.
throw that arm, Crusher. I'll tell you what, because if he doesn't answer our questions, you're going to take the other one off, make a pair of nunchucks, and beat the shit out of him.
I'm gonna roll to see if he stays conscious. 1 second.
And here's one of your amazing rolls. It needs to happen right now. I need to see fucking arm nunchucks wielded by Crusher.
God, the game just doesn't have any guidance for
Actually,
me on
if
how
he
many
fails,
successes
Crusher-
you need to
To rip off an
He
arm. and
fails.
stay awake
alive.
after getting your arm ripped off. Was gonna willpower 3.
2
I'm gonna
arms,
say-
nunchucks, 1 L3.
So
Boom.
target number 12. Let's see if he can do it. 1, 2, 3. No. So he screams for a while and then passes out and just is
Rip
just
off his other
spurting blood.
arm, grab the other guy. Grab
No,
it.
no. I stand in front of him. I'm like,
Okay,
no,
so break
no.
down. Yeah, Breakdown. When you turn around to like hide, you see. You remember that the shaman that I described before in the like wicker like hat and the traditional outfit, who was like conjuring the illusions.
Whale shaman. Yeah.
He's standing. Yeah, he's standing across the room, just like watching you. Not like judgmentally, but like he's definitely keeping an eye on what's going on, and he's just kind of like lips pursed, arms folded, kind of like. He's got his eye on y'all.
Oh god.
And then Crusher rips a dude's arm off. So
Yeah. Yeah, the second that Bonbon's like, you know what, rip his other arm off, I like jump in front. I'm like, no,
Whoa.
absolutely not.
I
That's
kinda
not
like-
gonna fix anything.
Yeah, I
All
kind of
right.
like raise the arm up to strike you as you're saying that. I'm like, man, I just
All
like
right,
lower it down.
Then get another one of the guys. We're gonna wake another one up.
Okay, I go and grab one of the other guys, wake him up.
Okay.
I try
Sure,
to like I look around for something that I can use to stop the bleeding. 'Cause
You
it's
could
just like-
you could cast Cure Deadly Wound on him.
Don't waste your magic on him.
He'll definitely die if you
Lone
don't.
Star's gonna be here in 10 minutes.
Well, then
He'll
can
be-
I at
He'll be
least?
dead way before that.
I just take off.
Where
my
is this
shirt
voice
and
coming from?
I like press it up against. I take off my shirt and I press it up against the wound to like try and stop the bleeding at least a little bit.
Sure.
No, he'll be fine. Don't worry.
So you're gonna do that even though you know it won't do anything. That you have the ability to save this guy and you won't do it.
Does
I'm
break
not gonna heal deadly wound
Well, that's-
because it could kill me.
Well, it wouldn't
like-
kill you. It would knock you out at worst. But yeah.
No, good decision.
Okay. I'm just asking. These are things that cross your mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are things that cross my mind.
Alright, so-
I'm torn whether I should.
It's fine.
Heal
So while
this guy.
Crusher and them are grabbing another guy, this guy bleeds to death on you. He stops twitching and just goes pale and limp. You guys walk over and grab another guy, wake him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, you slap him around a little bit. And
I slap
you.
him because it will just wake him up and not do anything else.
Right, because if Crusher slaps him, his head will spin around.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
When
you
it
wake
comes
him
up,
up.
I just point to it. I like just point to his friend on the ground who's missing an arm and dead.
Yeah, he screams. He's like, "Oh Jesus!"
I pick up
Your
his,
friend. Oh, go ahead.
I like go by his friend's body and I like wave at him with his hand. Like I kind of pick it up. And
Your
I'm
friend,
super grossed out by all of you, and I leave the room.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
I
It's
wave
important
at
to
Breakdown
see
and Breakdown
this.
leaves.
You need to understand that a Shadows runner's job is not a pretty one. Listen, my friend, your friend didn't have as great of a conversation as we're about to have, or else my friend here is going to take off your left arm. You see, because he took off, he's already got a right arm.
I like just raise my left arm.
He's going to take off your left arm, and like I told you, fella over there, he's going to make a pair of nunchucks, and we're going to beat the hell out of you. But we can avoid all of this, and before Lone Star gets here, you can tell us what the fuck you're doing and what else you have planned.
Okay, make a charisma roll. Target number is 3.
Okay. Okay, I don't have any pool I can add, so 2 successes.
Okay, so he's gonna roll willpower roll, target number 10. Yeah, no, he crumbles. All right, so he's like, "Oh, just keep that fucking troglodyte away from me. I want to keep both my arms. You fucking race traitor. I'll tell you what you want."
I just kind of prompt him for I'm waiting, you know.
So he looks at you kind of like blankly, like, and he keeps looking at Crusher like, "Oh God, like, is he gonna move? What's happening?" I think you're gonna need to prompt him for the specific
Look,
information you're looking for.
He won't attack you unless you give me a bad answer. So it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
just
like
got my arm up.
it's like a little game that we're playing here. You will answer my questions, and based off of your performance in doing that, my friend will or will not tear your arm off. So let's start with question number 1. What is your target?
He looks at you. He's like, "What do you mean, my target?"
What are you doing? Fuck, your fucking accent is fucking totally. What are you doing here?
Why we came here to fucking kill the mud races. What does it look like? And he like looks at Crusher like in a combination of like fear and loathing.
All right, listen.
Well,
Who
fear
you
and
work
loathing.
for?
He's like, "I work for the fucking human race, you traitor." Like spits on the floor.
I kind of like look at Crusher, try to, you know, get an idea about where he's at. And all right. I look. My friend here is going to tear your head off, and I know it's very unladylike, but I'm gonna shit down your neck. What else is coming?
He says, "What do you mean? What else is coming? The same fucking thing that's coming to every disgusting race traitor like you." And he's like, "You're going straight to hell, you wee bitch."
Well, I can't argue with you. I might be headed there, but it's much different than what you're gonna suffer, my friend.
He says to you, he's like, "Oh, I know my rights, and if you murder me, well, the police are on their way. It'll be life in prison for you, and goddammit, we have friends in prison."
At this time, I open up. I walk up to him. He's still tied up, right?
Okay, yeah, you take like a step towards him. He's like, "Oh, Jesus, no, please."
Yeah, I keep walking towards him, and then
All right.
I open up a compartment in my arm and take out a piece of gum, and then hand him a piece of gum.
He has his arms tied behind his back, so you have to put it in his mouth.
I unfold. Yeah, I take it out of the plastic wrapper, and then it's
force
actually a
you gum.
Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, okay.
And I put the little thing up in front of his face so he can
The
read a little
comic,
cartoon.
right? Yeah. So there's like sweat streaming down his face, and plus he's like soaked. And so he kind of squints at it, and you like jam the gum in his mouth, and he like kind of chews it a little bit. He's like, "Oh, it's hard as a fucking rock."
I take it out, chew it, and then put it back in his
Oh
mouth.
God! Ugh. Yeah, he spits it on the carpet, and he's like, he looks really confused and terrified and doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But he is being honest. Like he doesn't have any more necessarily like information about those things. He's answered all your questions so far to the best of his knowledge.
Yeah, he's been an asshole the whole time.
He has been an asshole. Yeah, you did not intimidate him into being nice or polite.
But I mean, he really didn't give us any information.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep interrogating him. You got a few more minutes.
So I want to try to get information like do they have anything else planned?
And so you ask him, like, do you have anything else planned?
Yes, I asked. Do you have anything else planned? Do you want me to spell it out for you?
He's like,
D-O...
So he's like, tonight was the big one. If this didn't work, we'd have to fall back and regroup. But sweet baby human Jesus, you got it coming to you in the future. It might not be tonight, but you sleep with one fucking eye open.
Where'd you take a wrong turn? I mean, really, where did it, why all the hatred? I have to ask. I don't understand.
Do I look like I missed my beauty sleep? Like, I'm not gonna sleep with one eye open. Awful.
So he looks at you, Knight's ass, and he's like, that's a shame. What a goddamn shame it is. Beautiful woman like you traipsing around with these morons.
I just cut him off. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. I know.
It's like there's still time, sweetheart. Just gotta repent. Turn your back on this scum.
Yeah, it sounds really boring.
But really, I'm stunned by where'd you take the wrong turn? How'd you end up like this?
He's like, I've told you everything you want to know. I'm not gonna give you my life story. I'd sooner have you kill me. And he looks at Crusher like, I don't mean that. Please stay away from me.
I mean, I don't really have anything. I think we got what we needed.
Okay.
What are the other two doing? They're just kind of like hanging out, being tied up.
Oh, they're unconscious.
Oh, they're unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, they're out.
This person's still tied up?
Yeah, he's like on his knees. He's got his arms tied behind his back.
How tall is he?
He's at like mid-thigh level to you standing.
Okay. Do we have any tape around or anything like that?
Probably not just lying around, no.
Okay. I go over to him and I put my finger over my mouth, and then I just throw him over my shoulder, and then I go to the elevator and go upstairs to my room.
Okay.
With him over my shoulder.
All right.
The guy we were just talking to?
Yeah.
I follow him.
Okay, so
Crusher, what are you? And I.
So we just end on like Crusher getting into the elevator and everyone being Crusher, and you all get in.
What do you?
Elevator doors close, I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Alrighty. All right. So, did anybody act on their belief in a compelling way and make a roll as a result?
I don't think anyone's made a roll for it yet.
I don't know. What's your belief breakdown?
I won't take part in killing another living being.
You definitely
Yeah,
rolled.
thank you.
Avoid doing that
Yeah, that's true.
because you summoned the elemental to handle it for you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I can game any of these either.
Okay.
I mean, I did
Nobody's-
my sea magic run away, but I used it to my benefit. So
Yeah, and that's fine. That's what it's there for too. Anybody resolve a goal?
we'll work
Keep
on
my
it next
teammates
episode.
alive. I didn't really help in that very much
You
though.
helped me stay alive.
You
I helped
yeah, you healed
JP.
Press, right?
I would have
Yeah,
died otherwise.
Sure. Yeah, take a karma for that. Take a karma for it and erase it because you'll need a new goal for next time.
Okay.
Alrighty, and that, as they say, is
Damn.
that. Sometimes you spend several sessions just talking about stuff, and then sometimes you got to spend 3 hours slapping some racists around.
Without any of our gear.
Sorry, put your
The
fists where
second
your
show
fists are.
where we just happened to be at like some nice dinner, and here we are, fucked with nothing. I'm starting
Yeah,
to see
weird.
a trend here. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. That was.
And
that
not
was
from my
the
assault
first one.
cannon.
I was gonna say you
We're
can't
even
shoot.
now.
No shots fired. You don't have any of your
Yeah.
guns.
I don't have any other guns. Interesting. All right, let's do some shout-outs and we'll close out the show. Kaitlyn, we're going to start with you this time. We're changing it up.
Whew. Am I up?
You're up.
Am I live?
Yep.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks again to that person who did one of the best fan arts, as JP would say, for a roleplay ever. Super cool. And yeah, if you want to watch me play video games, you can watch me at twitch.tv/Kaitlyn. And I tweet when I'm streaming at twitter.com/Kaitlyn with _ between the Y and yeah, thanks again for watching.
Awesome. I can't even talk anymore. Thanks for being here. We do some shout-outs.
I think this session I finally got like a virtual role player's achievement unlocked and spent entire session inside the Matrix. So yay me. So as always, had a blast. I know that we've got GDC and PAX coming up. So if I don't see you for a while and you happen to be at one of those shows, I'd love to meet you. Stop by the Twitch booth. I'll be there mostly during PAX, and yeah, that's it. You can find me at twitter.com/djWHEAT this next couple weeks, because that's mostly where I'll live since I will be on the road.
There you go. Adam, do some shout-outs.
Thanks for enduring that intensive combat situation, everybody. It's always fun when you have a hugely complicated combat situation for the first time. Everybody go in your spare time and look over the rulebook again and save me having to play your fucking characters for you.
Hey, come on.
Y'all tried, and that's A for effort, everybody. Yeah, but for folks who are just watching and not participating in the shitstorm, you can follow me on Twitter at SkinnyGhost. I will use that as my primary place to talk about games and crap, and I will let you know when I am streaming. But if you want to follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Adam Koebel, and I'm going to have some new stuff very soon, because I'm like a real deal now. So I've got some shows. I'll do a big announcement about it and everything before end of March. And like Wheat, I'm also going to be at PAX. So I think this is one of the last shows we're going to be doing before PAX. So if you
Nice.
see me there,
Oh, you're going to
say
be at
hello.
PAX East? Cool.
Yep.
I will see you there, Adam. Can't wait.
Good, let's hang out this time.
I know.
I don't, I mean...
Wait. Last time we were at a show together, I think you were the busy one.
Might have been
no,
true.
we had plans, and then JP didn't text me back. It's okay.
Ouch.
I don't take it personally.
Oh,
Was
to
it-
be
where
fair,
was it?
This was
East?
PAX. This was PAX Prime, and
Ouch.
to be fair, JP, you did text me the next day and explain why you didn't text me. It was a perfectly
Wait,
good reason. So-
I don't think I saw you at all at PAX Prime.
I
He
forgot
did.
what that reason was.
Send me
Did
outside.
I big
Send me
league
outside.
you? Did I big
Didn't we-
league you?
Didn't we have a panel at PAX Prime?
We did.
Oh Jesus!
Weren't you on that panel with me?
That's true. I hope I didn't
Anyway.
big league you.
Adam
All
never
the
forgets.
days just run together, you guys. It's just
No,
like
it-
oh.
Yeah. Yes, I will be at PAX. I'll be at the Burning Wheel booth probably for the most part when I'm just hanging out. So come down to the tabletop area and say hello.
There you go.
Yeah,
Cool stuff.
thanks.
Last but not least, Dodger. Do some
Hello.
shoutouts.
All of my deets are next to me, I believe. Shout out to my cat Watson for coming and trying to mess with my shit. And also, I will be at PAX. Whoa.
Whoa.
So we should all hang out. I'll be
Nah.
doing a friend zone panel at some point. So bring your Kigurumi if you're into that sort of thing.
It's don't.
And
Did they burn mine, by the way? Was that burned after I used it?
it was not burned. No.
Which,
so
Oh
which,
my
which
God.
one did you wear, JP?
The giraffe, naturally.
Oh yeah.
the giraffe comes in like for tall people. And so we got the giraffe, and JP was like, "This is mine."
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm kind of glad that we had an entire session of just combat. I think
Wrecking
it's
shit.
it's like a nice change up. But,
True.
Yeah.
Late night
True.
McDonald's soon.
What? You need your
Late night McDonald's soon.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah,
That's
late
true.
night
Yeah.
McDonald's, friendship.
Is that gonna
Do
be?
it.
Is that our thing now? Is that what we do?
It's gonna have to be the new
my
tradition,
God.
I think.
I want
It's
in.
like the best expense ever because put so much food
At
on there.
2
and it
a.m.
still
midnight,
costs, like $40. Like
2
what?
a.m. McDonald's. PAX tradition. Guys, no show next week. We'll be returning the week after PAX. I do believe everyone should be back in time for that.
Is there a casual crew on Saturday?
We could do we have West March this Saturday at 3, which actually Dodger's a part of with Co-Carnage, Ezekiel, Ezekiel the Third, Steven, and myself till 7. So we could do something at like 9. I'll talk with you and Ryan offcast and we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll play Heroes. Ryan's been playing that a lot.
I'll play Heroes.
Yeah, but he always plays the character that I play.
All right, we'll figure it off, cast.
Yeah.
So
Your
fuck
place,
that
him.
guy.
We'll talk about it off cast tomorrow and figure it out. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks everyone for watching. First hour still processing because YouTube is fucking terrible, but it'll be up here in a couple hours. So we're out. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you
See you
guys
guys.
in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Bye.